Alright. So, the divine fragmentation that you can find from the Vex portal on in the lunar battlegrounds. After you've done the three confluxes and got the 120 like kills in Vex offensive and the 30 phantasmal fragments and made it empowered, turns it into this exotic quest type thing. And it talks about being a decryption core, and you can place it in the Garden of Salvation. So I think this is like the first encounter, and you head behind where you spawned to the up like the before you fall off, and you can place it in a scepter sort of uh, wall mount, and it's called it's present empowered decryption core. And once you present it, it'll spawn little little uh, sky squares, and make your way back up to the like spawn area, and you're starting the protocol, and you're gonna do bypasses. So there's these little peepholes you have for a tether box. So the tether box down here links over to the other side, connecting to the peephole. And to shoot it, you have one guy stand here, about here, to link to this guy, who links it to the guy connecting it to this side, reaching it to the end circuit of the box. And once we completed this end circuit, it said like security bypass accepted, and we thought like that was what we needed to do for the quest, but we didn't progress. So it could be like an Outbreak Prime from D1 type quest where you get the monitors, except it's completing these bypasses to progress through that part of the quest. And maybe it like gives you a new quest item, but you get from here, from there to here, like that from Hunter, just stompies and jumping, like timing your jump properly. But you can reach from that branch to the top of that like gate and make it over here with Lion Rampants or just Titan, and you would use like a Warlock sword glide or like Wings of Sacred Dawn, but you make it to this lip to go up further and hit this corner. And once you hit that corner, it's just about there. You run across the rail, making your way to this other rail. There is a death barrier about there, coming this way if you're just trying to run across the bottom portion. And you strafe around the gate part onto the red, like onto the flowers, and there's a little hole there that we found afterwards that you can get your 4th person and 6th person through to connect. But first person to start off the tether box goes in this hole around this corner and shoots the tether box, sits on this block, and connects it to that person standing on top of that box. But to get that person there, there's only need to be one person in this part, like and other people head further down the wall to this part. And you head in, and then there's this sliding, like, crouch hole you can get into, which leads you to the second person spot that connects the starting part person, like the first person, to the second person, to go to that crack, through this crack to the peephole, to the third person. But to get your fifth person, you would have to be here. But it doesn't reach from the third person to the fifth person, because we thought the fifth person was the fourth person. But you want to get your third person to hit the fourth person that would be in this room, but you can't get in this room unless you go to the hole up by the red flowers, which is where your sixth and fourth person go. But your fifth person goes here, connecting fourth person, fifth person, to reach the sixth, which is from under here, following the second person. And this is third person. Third person stands here, gets it from second person, throws it into fourth person's room, finishing the, continuing the circuit. And for the fourth and sixth person, you want to head back, be at the top and continue through, to finish off this bypass. To maybe get divinity is what we're thinking, because it has it in the name and whatever. It could be an Acrus quest that you can do before you head into it, or a outbreak quest. And sixth person stands here, I think, and connects it from the fourth person, or the fifth person. That would be here, and fourth person would be in their room from that sliding hole, connecting third person to fifth person. And when you slide in here, it's like a one-way. You can't get back in here. And this wall will go down once you complete it, and nothing happened for us. So once you when you finish off that one and get it to the end circuit over there, you get another bypass accepted. And that bypass seems to be with the decryption from the quest item. But when you finish those first two, we headed to maybe the third encounter. And maybe this is Outbreak Prime, where you have to complete the counters all in one run and not leave for it to count, like the monitors in Outbreak Prime's portion of the raid portion. And we weren't completing the raid, we were just seeing how far we could go, maybe for free stuff. But you climb this wall to reach the second part, because there's barriers keeping you from going past this wall. If I could get up there. But there is this unrendered grass, but then there's this lip. You don't want to get on this lip. You want to stand on this green square, this green part, and just jump twice, and cut the corner past just straight there, or like you can like most of this area is safe, but there is turn back zone, and it just takes a second, and you do this, but there is turn back zones over here, and you would head over to this like Valley Canyon type thing, and there is solid floor here, and when you hit this solid floor, you're basically in the third part of it, we think. And you want to catch as much air just to reach over here. I'm gonna use my super because I don't want to die. You would be here, but like Titans, they could line rampart from there, like just from the lip, to this portion. We want to get up there. And there's a stud there into the wall that allows you to stand on it to like just upward jump and catch that point, and then you would jump again and you'd hit your head almost and die, but you would be in up there. When you're up there, it allows you to jump down and render in this, but you like all your teammates have to be up there, or just you and your teammates leave. And once you render it in, it's hard to do on Hunter. There is a chest that we've tried to get, and we got it, then we explored and found like rhombuses.